Hello, this is Perry Pencil, and today I'm going to show you how to draw Andrew from the Big Mouth Netflix series. And let's begin. Let's divide our page in half, which will be a vertical line from top to bottom of your page. And please help me get 50 likes and 30 comments on these how to draw videos. Now let's first start off with a nice sized circle. Once you have your circle in place, we're going to go ahead and we're going to put a nice size oval right after that. After you have the oval shape done, we're going to come to the left side of the face of the character. And we're going to put a arc that comes in. And we're going to draw off of the oval shape and come down like this. It's almost going to be in shape like a funnel. We have the other side of it come in. Other side of it is not going to be as curved and round as this side. So let's have this come down. This is slightly curved. And this is going to be his neck. And then stop. Once we've done that, let's go ahead and have a line that comes up like this. And stop. Once we've established this half oval shape here and then this oval shape, we're going to go ahead and draw a circle in between the two. The circle in between the two is going to be indication of his eye, his left eye. So put a circle right here in between these 2 points. Now, once you've established that, let's go ahead and draw a line straight across. And this is to establish his other eye. But for now, we're going to take a line that's off-center. This is the center line. And bring an off-center line over here in between the eye. This is so where we know the right and left eye goes. Once you have that, we can come over a little bit, just about where the center line is. We're going to put his other eye. Then we can go ahead and establish where his nose is going to be. Right under his eye, we're going to leave space for he's wearing glasses. So we're going to have a line that comes down about here and come over for his nose line. And it'll be the same line that his glasses is going to be on. So I have a line that comes around like this and comes back up. His nose is very simple. And have it stop right there. Now once you've established that, we're going to go ahead on and we're going to put a center line right here where in between where his glasses goes, and put another line right after that above it. And then have a line come up after that. And right now we're preparing to draw the frame of his glasses. So right outside of this left eye here, on his right side of his head, we're going to have a border that comes over like this for his glasses, and it comes down right where this line is here. So have it come just under the eye and go into the nose area. So we're going to do the frame of his glasses. Come up, and just above the eye itself, come over to the top for the top of his glasses. And to repeat the same shape, this is the outer frame of his glasses. I'm going to come around, meet the exact line at the bottom, and come under. Now, we're going to close this by coming into the center, right here, and closing the right side of his frame on the right side of his head here. Now we're going to come up and do the same thing for his left side. We're going to come down and meet right where this line is. Both of the frames of his glasses are on the same line level as his eyes. Come around, and then there's space in between here as well. So when we put his frame in, let's come around like this, come up on this side. And again, just above his eye is going to be where the top of the frame is going to be. All right, so let's come on back up and put in his iris. It's going to be right in the center here. And I'm going to go ahead and take this center out so I can make it a little bit more clear. And then we're going to put his retina in right here. And then right after that, there's another circle for the highlight. And we're going to come in just like this and repeat the same thing for his left eye. Put a circle right here. And just to make sure we are even, let's put a light line across. As you see, it's a little higher on this side, so I'm going to go ahead and lower that. And then put that eye in right there. And it's going to be the same thing as the left side, and put the iris in the center and then the highlight of that eye. Now we can come on down for his mouth. For his mouth, we'll come down to about here. And then come over, and right where the center of his eye is, that's about where the edge of his mouth is going to be. And it's going to come up just like this. And then off the edge of this line is a bit of a curve. So I'm going to bring that in just like that. And then his bottom lip does the same thing. It has a curve off the edge, and then we're going to close that. Now, underneath his nose, he does have 5 strands of hair. So you're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 is going to be right over here. Then we're going to come back over here and go to put his eyebrow right here. And then for his left eyebrow, we're going to put it just in between where his eye is. So we're going to bring another line up like this, and just above his eye, the frame of his glasses is going to be where the other eyebrow is going to go for his left side. Bring it back around like this. And then the same thing for this side. That eye line that matches that. Okay. Now we can come down to his neck area and let that come down a little bit. He is wearing a button-down shirt, so let's go ahead and get that done. So for his button-down shirt, it simply comes down in a V shape. If you notice, I have a V shape right here. I'm going to come around the neck and put the collar in, come up, and then come down. It's a simple clothesline. Then it crosses over and goes down off the page. Same thing for this side. Have that come around, have this line come up, and then close it. Okay. For his shoulders are going to go right off the page. We don't see anything else beyond that, so go ahead and let that go off the page like that. Now, we're going to go ahead and start to deal with his hair. But before we do that, I don't want to forget the frame. The outside of the frame of the glass goes right here in between where his eyes are. He has the frame of the glasses that go on an angle like this. Now, as far as his hair is concerned, the first part of his hair is going to come out and around just like this. And to measure the top of his hair, right off of his the eyeball, we're gonna have this line come up like this. The front of his hair, I'm gonna go way up to the top of the page here. And then the front of his hair is gonna come in like this. So the front part, he has a bang that comes around just above his eyebrow, and it just touches his the left side of the eyebrow. Comes up. I'm gonna stop here so you can see what I'm doing. So this bang comes in and stops and points to this eyebrow. This one comes up and it stops here. The outer part of his hair comes around and goes right here. And there's another piece that comes off and comes up like this. The major portion of the top of his head is going to be a huge portion that cuts and goes right where I have the line here for where it connects to his eye. It's going to come all the way up to the top of the page, right before the edge of the page here, and then it's going to come down on a slant slightly. So I'm going to come over to the back of his head like this. So I'm going to stop here because this is the front portion. So this is pretty much the front side of what Andrew looks like. And so let's work our way over. The next bang is going to come above the eyebrow, and there's one piece that swoops back over like this. Then we have a small piece that comes in, so you can put that right there. Then there's another piece that comes out and it goes out a little past the small piece, and then it stops. So it's going to come in about like that. Stop it right there. Now, his hairline, I want to put his frame in now. So I see it's on a slant here, move it over, and it's going to be slanted that way. And that's the way it's going to be measured. It's going to come down about here. Just like this. And it's going to stop. His hairline, as I mentioned before, it's going to come around like this. It's going to go down. And just for a correction's sake, I'm going to go ahead and clear the left side of his head off. Okay, and just move that one line down a little bit until we actually completed the drawing of it. That is, I'm going to draw through the frame of the glasses. If you're following what I'm doing here, stop it. I'm going to come up. Now his ear is just a complete circle right here. We're going to put a simple circle in. Okay. Now off this circle, now we can readjust that. You see I had the line here originally. I changed that, brought it over here. Sometimes you have to do that during the process of the drawing of whatever character you're doing, just in case you need to make an adjustment. That's why I tell anyone that's doing a tutorial, never go too dark. Too dark, you don't have to do too much erasing to get rid of the line. Now, let's go back and put that ear in. Let's refine that circle. And then on the inner side of the circle, not Urkel, like the TV show. And then let's have this line come in like this, and then this portion of the ear is going to swoop around like that. So it's like this arcs like this, and you have this coming like this. For the back side of his hair, he has a bit going on. He has, I say, 4 curves here that I took a close look at. So the first one is going to come around like this, off the ear. Okay, it's not too bad. Second one is a little larger than that, so let's drop that in. It's almost like a cloud shape. Think about some clouds. Now, after this is going to be a little cut in here, then it's going to be another arc. Comes around like this. Finally, now we can come back over here and then come down slightly on the angle and then meet that, and it's going to come around like this. Okay, so we have minor details here on his hair. He has a looks like a strand line that comes in like this. One is the second one here. Now the last one comes like slightly on an angle like this, just above his ear. All right, now at this point, what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean up all the unwanted lines, right? Make it look all nice and neat. And of course, a part of the portion of the video where I'm going to be time-lapsing, I'm going to shade his frames in and everything for you. So when we complete the drawing, I can stop it and you can take a look at it and you can pause it. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe by pressing this round button at the bottom. Also, click on one of the 2 top videos at the top. Please like this video, tell a friend, and share it on Facebook. Thank you. Perry Pencil.